Could we ever stand on Saturn? It's a question that sparks the imagination and curiosity of many. The answer, however, is a resounding no. Saturn is not like Earth or any other terrestrial planet. Unlike Earth, Saturn is a gas giant. It lacks a solid surface we could stand on. Instead, it's composed mostly of hydrogen and helium. Imagine trying to stand on a cloud, you'd simply fall right through. This is similar to what would happen on Saturn. Saturn presents a similar challenge. Its gaseous composition means there's no ground to stand on. Saturn's beauty, with its iconic rings, captivates us. These rings are made of ice and rock, adding to its allure. But its true nature is far different from our rocky home. Earth is solid and stable, while Saturn is ever-changing and dynamic. It's a world of swirling gases and immense pressure. The deeper you go, the more intense the pressure becomes. Our journey to understand Saturn starts by acknowledging this fundamental difference. Exploring Saturn helps us appreciate the diversity of planets in our solar system and beyond. Saturn is predominantly made up of hydrogen and helium, the two lightest and most abundant elements in the universe. These elements create a mesmerizing, swirling atmosphere that is both beautiful and mysterious. These are the lightest elements in the universe, forming the basic building blocks of stars and planets. They are essential to the very fabric of the cosmos. On Earth, we know them as gases. They form the air we breathe, a mixture that sustains life. But on Saturn, these elements take on a different role, creating an environment vastly different from our own. But on Saturn, they exist in extreme conditions. The planet's atmosphere is a turbulent mix of high pressure and low temperatures, creating storms and winds that are unimaginable on Earth. This gaseous composition makes Saturn much less dense than Earth. In fact, Saturn's density is so low that it would float if placed in a giant bathtub filled with water. If there were a bathtub big enough, Saturn would actually float. This fascinating fact highlights the unique physical properties of gas giants. This difference in density highlights the unique nature of gas giants. Unlike rocky planets, gas giants are composed mostly of gases and liquids, giving them distinct characteristics. They challenge our Earth-centric view of planets, reminding us that the universe is full of diverse and wondrous worlds, each with its own story to tell. Let's imagine for a moment a spacecraft trying to land on Saturn. This isn't like landing on the Moon or Mars, where you have a solid surface to touch down on. Saturn is a gas giant, and its environment is vastly different. As it descends, it wouldn't encounter a solid surface like on Mars or the Moon. Instead, it would be met with layers upon layers of gas, each one denser than the last. Instead, the spacecraft would encounter increasingly dense gas. The upper layers are relatively thin, but as it goes deeper, the gas becomes thicker and more challenging to navigate. This gas would transition into a thick, cloudy atmosphere. The visibility would drop, and the spacecraft would be enveloped in a swirling, turbulent mix of gases. The deeper the spacecraft goes, the more intense the pressure becomes. The atmospheric pressure would increase dramatically, posing a significant challenge to the spacecraft's structural integrity. The atmosphere would gradually become denser, more like a fluid than a gas. This fluid-like state is due to the immense pressure compressing the gas molecules closer together. This transition from gas to fluid-like states is a key characteristic of gas giants. It's a fascinating yet perilous journey, showcasing the extreme conditions that exist on planets like Saturn. The pressure on Saturn is unimaginable from an earthly perspective. Deep within Saturn's atmosphere, the weight of the gases above would crush any spacecraft we could build. The pressure would be thousands of times greater than at the bottom of the deepest ocean trench on Earth. This immense pressure is a result of Saturn's immense gravity. The planet's gravitational force pulls all the gases towards its center, creating the extreme conditions found within Saturn's depths. Saturn's atmosphere is not static. It's a dynamic, turbulent environment with winds raging at hundreds of miles per hour. These winds, combined with the planet's rapid rotation, create the stunning bands and swirls we observe from afar. Imagine being caught in these swirling storms. It's a reminder that Saturn's beauty is matched by its raw power. The planet's atmosphere is a chaotic ballet of gas and energy. While we can't stand on Saturn, its mysteries continue to beckon us. Scientists are eager to learn more about its composition, its atmosphere, and its potential to harbor the building blocks of life. Through space probes and telescopes, we continue to unravel Saturn's secrets. Every new discovery deepens our understanding of the universe and our place within it.